Do PIG, never more than 17 ads in a row.
12 and after 10, more ads and sports coming up very shortly. Now, overnight there's been an incident in my kitchen. Approximately 8:35, straight after dinner, I've taken the plates out and gone to scrape the chops into the bin, and half of it has gone onto the floor. So immediately I've called the coppers and asked for them to come and send some of those Japanese ones around, because we know from the videos at the Soccer World Cup that they don't mind cleaning up for free. 3 minutes later, the wife has come in and says something to the effect of, "Do you like the new bin?" I said, "It's too small. It's got to be bigger than the total circumference, or it's not going to catch the scraps in as they go in." So around 9 p.m, we're still waiting outside for the coppers, and the dog has started on the bones. So we're trying to take the dog inside. And at about 9:30, we're still waiting on emergency services to arrive. Maybe the unions are holding them back, I don't know. But eventually I'd had enough, so we just booked into a motel for the night. Well, the wife loved it, of course. But lo and behold, they had the same bin at the motel room. And one in the bathroom too. Now, I don't understand why there are wives and motel chains that go out shopping without a tape measure. You know, they get easily dazzled by the stainless steel bucket designs, and they don't think. Absolute bozos, if you ask me. 9.5 to 10.
Do PIG.
Are you having trouble keeping up with the cleaning up? Why not invite some Japanese soccer fans around? They don't mind doing a bit of tidying up, from bagging trash, end-of-lease cleans, all the way to cleaning up your grandstands. They'll bag the rubbish, take it all out to the dumpsters, numerical or alphabetical order, and they'll do it all for free. JapaneseSoccerFans.com.jp. Well, last week we welcomed the news that the Liverpool Council have lifted the 30k limit in its CBD. I mean, it was ridiculous. We can only hope that the same fresh air logic applies to Sydney City Council with regards to its 40k limit in Oxford Street. Now, I don't know about you, but the last thing I want to do in Oxford Street is go slow. As if, I'm having a look at the locals. I've got nothing against the homosexual community. I'm a progressive enough bloke. Ask anybody who knows me. I remember at my 50th birthday party, I kissed John Laws on the top of the head. But I tell you what, I'm in a big hurry to get out of Oxford Street quick smart. Now, we've got the former New South Wales Roads Minister, Duncan Gay, on the line to discuss this. That's his name. It's no coincidence. Duncan Gay is his name. Okay, if we can just get over that. Good morning, Duncan. Now, have you spoken to anybody in the New South Wales government, any of those drongos who you probably still know, about this?
No, Ray, this is about safety, and when a motorist encounters a pedestrian at high speed, it's not going to end very well for the pedestrian.
But 40k's an hour. The fine's over $300. It's around 3 points for just a few clicks over.
No, it's all about safety, Ray.
I mean, the irony is, Mr. Gay, is that you're focusing on the speedo so much that you wind up running over one of these rainbow bozos.
No, Ray.
And it's about revenue raising that should be going straight back into plugging the thousands of potholes all around Sydney at the moment.
No, Ray.
Former Minister, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Ray. Thanks for your time.
2.5 to 10.
G'day, Brad Fittler here. Are you having trouble with your hearing? As someone who's copped his fair share of thunderclaps, clotheslines and perforated eardrums, I've often struggled to hear a ref's whistle, Mal Meninga's taunts, or my wife telling me to turn the TV down. And while I'm not necessarily struggling with tinnitus or serious hearing loss, I am taking the money to do this ad. So get in touch with the blokes at turnemup.com.au, and with some first-class electrical tape, they'll stick a skin-coloured whistling hearing aid discreetly behind your ear. They come in many blending colours too, including pink, brown and cauliflower. That's turnemup.com.au. You'll be hearing the neighbour's dog and leaf blower again in no time. So get yourself a Turn 'em Up hearing aid today. And next time you see your mates at the pub, tell them you won't be shouting tonight.
To PIG, news, sport and traffic all morning long.
Now, not too long ago, we've had to say farewell to Tracy Grimshaw. She's been a champion over many years. I've said my piece. On her final program of A Current Affair, there were many tributes which came in. These are a couple of my favourites.
It's Peter Dutton here, the former Home Affairs Minister and current opposition leader.
Tracy, thanks very much for all of your fantastic work over the years. You've done an exceptional job in exposing Melbourne gangs and their suspicious criminal element to Australians. Tony Abbott here. On behalf of Team Australia, well done, Tracy. You have done an suppository job as host of ACA, and look, if you need a new desk, perhaps you could swap with Peter at Sky News.
To PIG.
News coming up in a moment.